It's 22 minutes past 7 with Gordon and Laura on Tuesday morning. Now, has anything ever happened in your world that has had such a profound effect on you that your life has changed direction completely?
Lawrence Lloyd Linciano from Bideford says it has for him. 10 years ago, he moved to North Devon to go into rehab for a long-term Class A drug addiction. When he completed his rehabilitation, he moved to Bideford, and it was on the first night he was there, he says something incredible happened.
Lawrence says it was a very stormy night and he saw something that sparked an artistic talent he didn't know he had. Angela Kalwaites went to meet him and he told her what happened.
The storm, became worse. It kind of came behind me and it pushed me along, basically, into Bideford. And then the time I got to the quay then by the police station, I looked up across the river towards the big bridge, and it's just a big flash of light. Kind of like a neon light, and actually blinded me. I stopped for a minute. First of all, I thought it might have been a speed camera, because it wasn't high in the sky, it was kind of at eye level on the horizon. And then just had this feeling of happiness and, give me new eyes.
But you had never had any interest or any knowledge of poetry before that moment?
No, I thought it was all a bit la-di-da, you know what I mean? Poetry, it wasn't me, but it just came from me,
Well, when you say it came from you, what happened? Did you just start writing prolifically? How did it work?
I'd be sitting there and then, I wouldn't say you're hearing voices, but thoughts in your mind of certain words. And in the beginning, when it started happening, I'd be sitting somewhere and then I'd have to run to my room and write these words down, and I'd find myself up and down all the time. Everything that's come to my mind, I'm just writing it down. They're like the key words or something that meant something, and then you can join it all up later.
You've obviously had a lot of hugely positive feedback.
Well, yeah, and this was 10 years ago,
So tell me then, during that 10-year period, what we've done. We're standing today in Appledore, where you've got an exhibition of your artwork, which has also come because of the same event in Bideford, this storm or this lightning bolt, and you have been incredibly busy. Tell us a little bit about the artwork, how it comes and how you do it and what it's made of.
Well, the art is quite random, really. Obviously, when I first started doing it, I was straight out of rehab. I had no money, so everything had to be done cheaply. So I'd find old scraps of wood or in skips, and I'd buy a box of chalk pastels, and it just started from there. And it was nothing, to copy. It was just getting a bit of wood and maybe something. I could see something in the grain, and then I'd just bring it out. And same with the driftwood. I'd find things. I'd walk along the riverbank, and it'd be all these bits of wood staring at me, with the knots. It seemed like eyes. And I was like, pick me up, take me home.
And this is kind of an extension of the poetry then as well?
I started writing poetry first, and then actually I made my fox. I found a dead fox in the ground. All was left with the bones and the skin, so I never done anything like that before, so I kind of skinned it, cleaned the bones up, and then sprayed them. I found a piece of tree then that looked like a kind of fox on its back legs, and then the big bit for the tail, and I put it together, and then I wrote a story of how I found it,
Would you mind reading us a little bit of that?
I came across a dead fox, just its bones and dirty brown locks. The fox had lost its life. The bones I sprayed gold, the wood I sprayed red. The fox lives again, it has risen from the dead. This is my golden fox, chained to a tree with hearts and locks. Its spirit is fox-trotting free, but its bone idol remains with me.
What would you say that art and poetry has done for your life?
It's kind of sorted me out, really. It's kind of my therapy, if you like. Because since I've come here, I've lived on my own for 10 years, and no television, nothing, so it's been my way of life, really.
What would you say to other people, perhaps, that have been through a similar situation?
Well, really, you've got to help yourself. If you've got any problems with drugs or drink, there are places you can go to get help, but I think that what it comes down to is determination, and you think, you're not going to get through, but you just got to stick at it, and, if you're determined enough, you'll get through it, and, find a hobby, and what I do, anyone can do. You just got to open your eyes and get creative, I suppose.
Lawrence's art and poetry is currently on display at Appledore Cottages at 7 Mersall Street, Appledore, there until the end of October.
It's 27 minutes past 7 now.
Now, if you can